one tool that will give you 11 separate tools. You're probably saying, well, take a look at this. That's the Magna tool right there. And in that one tool, you have a needle nose pliers, you have locking pliers, you have wire cutters, you have a saw, I know, you have a small slotted screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a large knife, a nail file, a small knife. We, in fact, have a screwdriver, there's a bottle can opener, and even more. Here to tell us all about it is Peter Cocullen. I'm already exhausted.
After listing those 11 tools, what do you got there?
But by listing 11 tools, now how can that be? Let's give you a close look at this because.
Oh, there you go. Look, there you can see it all.
That's perfect. So look at your television screen. Because this is exactly what we want, right? Instead of going back and forth to the toolbox.
Or you just have that drawer with the junk in it, and you're like, you know, I might have a screwdriver, a small one. I might have a knife. I mean, this is everything. It's a toolkit in your hand. But this is really, I mean, one of the, you know, you see a lot of these around. This one is so great. Just having it in your hand, it really is a substantial tool.
Nice.
Isn't it? I mean, it really is nice. And then when you see some of the things that this one does that other tools don't, when I can open that up, and look at that, it's even a spring-loaded pliers right there. So when we look at the pliers and you think of a multi-tool, sometimes you think it's not really, is that really a tool? What can I really do with this? But with this multi-tool, it really is. And then I want to show you this. I think this is maybe the most important thing about this multi-tool. Let me go around. Let me show you this on the knife part of it. So we've got that great knife right there. So I can open that up, and I want you to see this. When you open up that knife, you hear that click? This blade and all of the tools, all of them lock into place so they don't release accidentally. I mean, that's a safety thing, but that really is a sign of a quality tool. Now, right there, you can see we have a push button release. So can you see that right there? Right there, that's how we release that blade, and then we can close that. So all the tools lock in place. So imagine using the knife, that's super important, but even using something, we can use one of the screwdrivers that are in here, that's gonna lock in place as well. So if I took that flathead screwdriver, lock that in place, and then watch this, I can turn that all around. So now, not only do I have a screwdriver, but I have a real handle, a real way to work that tool. So an incredible tool that does so many different things. I think you're gonna love it. So for the guys out there, I mean, I can vouch for all the guys.
Yeah,
they are going to love this.
But I also think for a lot of ladies, you know, a lot of ladies are do-it-yourselfers.
Right.
Because we have nobody else to do it, right? And so I like the idea of, I mean, I'm fixing things around my house constantly. If I don't fix it, it doesn't get done.
Yeah, I mean, perfect for those jobs.
Yeah, and even a nail file.
It comes with a nail file.
You talk about a multi...
It can do actual nails, and then it can do more durable jobs as well as a nail file. But
here's the thing. I don't want a big thing of tools. You know what I mean?
You don't need it many times.
I don't want a big, you know, toolbox. I love the idea that this is one tool, but can give me 11 different tools in one. I want to show you the colors. If you would like to order this, the last time we saw this was back in December, I think. And this is the first time it's been back. It makes for a great gift, but buy this for yourself. Because you know how things go missing around the house. When you need a certain tool, you can never find it. And with this, look, you've got your choice of the black, silver, or red. You even get a pouch. It even comes with a gift box. It's $12.48 on FlexPay. We don't have a lot of them because they just didn't bring a lot back. But you think about it. The switch plate, the light switch plate, the little door knob that's been annoying you and nobody has taken the time to maybe tighten it. Doesn't it feel good to be able to have those tools that you can go around the house and you can do all of those little jobs yourself? Right,
so if it is something where you just have the tools, you know, for an apartment or you have a new house and you want to have those tools, it's going to be great. A real knife, again, that locking blade, this is the black. I want everyone actually to see the black. Look at that, it's the black on black with the tools right there, which is so cool. I mean, it is a great looking tool. And then you can see the other colors. We have the two-tone color and then you have the silver right there. So you saw me using that knife, and then check this out, even, you know, so you have a pliers in there, and then you even have that wire cutter. I mean, look at that. This is gonna start cutting that heavy gauge wire really easily. So, I mean, it's a real, I see you moving out of the way. It's a real tool. But think about this. Let me find one of the other ones in here. How about this? Even the saw that's in there. Again, when you close that up and that saw locks into place, I mean, I'm gonna move right over here, guys. You can see that this is actually going to, I mean, that's actually working as a saw. So think about this as in an emergency kit. This can be in the car. Just all kinds of things that come up. You are going to be prepared because most importantly, this is a real tool. I mean, you remember when the multi-tools went down to, they were almost a keychain tool that would be on your end of your keychain? Well, sure, that was maybe convenient, but did they really work? But now having a multi-tool that's actually going to be able to do the job. I mean, this, you know, I was pulling nails, and we've got staples in there that we can do with this, and the screwdrivers are great. Even, you know what I like about this? This is, all the dads will like this. Let me get that out. Is the really small screwdriver that you get on there. So you have that really small screwdriver. So if it's the kids with the toys and everything else, you have that. And I think we have one back here.
I thought you said the dads would like the bottle opener.
Well, okay. They won't hate that either.
Yeah,
it's on there.
And there you have it. It's on there. There are, now listen to this, there are 11 tools built into this handheld unit. 11. So think about things that you want to tighten. We're showing you some photographs, just everyday jobs. And these are all things that we all have to do. Something to tighten, you know, the spoke on the bicycle wheel, the
battery
kids'
compartment
toys,
on that tool.
Maybe to get the batteries. I had to do that the other day. I had found my scale and the doggone batteries were out. Here's an opportunity for you to have one tool where you don't have to have this, guys. This is the whole point, right? This big old toolbox that's probably in the garage, and you got to go fishing through it to go find what you need.
Or that.
Or this.
I mean, just the storage alone. And because, again, you can't keep this in your car. You can't keep this in your emergency prepared kit. You can't keep this in a backpack. You can't keep it in the briefcase. This you can. And you're getting 11 tools.
Peter takes this one tool and you need it, but now he didn't put it back.
Right.
Right? And so what I like is that all the 11 tools are here. They're Old Faithful. They're going to be there. You can't misplace them. And I'm going to go over the list for you. You've got your needle nose pliers. You've got locking pliers, wire cutters. There's a saw. I can't believe there's a saw built into it, but he just showed it to you. A small slotted screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a large knife, a nail file, a small knife, a large slotted screwdriver, and a bottle can opener. All 11 tools are built into this. And I know that you mentioned this, but I think it's worth repeating. The weight of this is really nice. So if you have a man's man in your life, and he looks at this and he says, "What did you buy?" That sort of thing. Kind of wants to snub it and turn his nose. Right. When he feels the quality, he's gonna go, "This is pretty darn nice." It
really is. Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of great colors.
Very nice.
The all black looks really cool, or the silver on silver.
And guess which one is the #1 bestseller?
Is it the black on black?
It's the red.
Is it? I was holding the red for a long time.
I think that's why.
See, the red's got that really fade design on it. You can see with that red. But I mean, the black is the only one with the black blades. Yeah. I mean, the silver is really nice.
You choose the color that you love.
Yeah.
But I think this is great for anyone. And think about believe it or not, think about the young people that are going to be going off to college, because they're going to have their own first apartment, and they can call the rent office and they can come fix it. But some little small jobs around the house, you can just do yourself when you have the right tools, and that's what's nice. Plus, it makes you feel good when you get the job done on your own. So don't miss it. Busy on our phone lines for this one. What are you looking for, Peter?
No, I just wanted to show them all on there. We were talking about that bottle opener. We were talking about the small knife that we have there. We were talking about that flathead screwdriver. And there's that nail file. I mean, that nail file is legitimate as well. That is really neat. And I'll go to the other side. Actually, I want to show you that last one, whatever one that you have fully extended, that is going to lock out, which is so neat. Now, here's all the other. Let's lock out the knife, because that's the thing you're going to use so often. I mean, that's what everybody wants. Who has a knife available? Just for, even if it's to open those boxes that you get from HSN, you've got that handled. And there you can see the screwdrivers, again, a smaller flathead, and then you also have that Phillips, and there's that saw. I mean, again, we call it a saw. That's going to be useful for so many different things. So look at that. 11 different tools with that locking mechanism on all of them. So you can see on the back right there again, that's the button to release them. So I can fold up the others. That knife is locked into place until I hit that button, and then you can fold it up. Same thing on the other side. Fold all those up, and I've got the can opener, bottle opener set to go, and then fold that. And I love this. So you've got these pliers, spring loaded. I turn those over, and then fold it all together just like that. That's why glove compartment, if it's the tackle box, if you have guys out there that are doing any kind of outdoor sports, obviously if it's gonna be fishing and hunting and camping, it's gonna be perfect. But those emergencies for the car, it's gonna be perfect. There you can see those pliers that also function as a wrench. So needle nose pliers, a wrench. Listen, if there's another dad just like me, being able to fix the bike is going to be really important. Get those kids back on riding the bike. There you can see it again, those pliers, knife, so many different things. 11 different, which are amazing. So 11 different tools in one. There's the wire cutters. Oh, that was a great one, showing that when you have those zip ties and they're almost impossible to cut through, but you have that wire cutter. So needle nose pliers, locking pliers, the wire cutters, the saw we showed you, small slotted screwdriver, the Phillips, and then it has the large of both the Phillips and the slotted. Here it is for the at-home jobs. This is perfect. How about putting together that furniture that we all buy from those stores where it comes flat packed in about a zillion pieces? This can help you with that as well, with all the different screwdrivers. So Marlo took off to another studio. She's got something really cool coming.